I am Samantha.
Okay, go ahead.
This is my house. I'm Samantha. My daughter lives here with me with my grandbaby and my husband outside. He is an unsociable person. Normal things around here. That's the reason why I called the investigators. Is because of the fact that one, my grandbaby always says hi to the monster in the morning and at night. And it's always around my closet. No matter where it's at, it's always right there around my closet. And we've already tried showing her that there's nothing else there, but just that. She still says that there's somebody there. Upstairs, you can hear people walking around talking, sometimes singing country music if you're being quiet. And the cat and dog will not go to that back room unless there's a human being with you. Or with them. They will not do it, period. They are too frightened to do it by themselves. My dog will not go back there, period, unless I put up a protection barrier of my rocks. And he sees me doing it with my rocks. So he knows that my crystals are safe to go past the barrier. And this dog is only a year old, so he knows there's spirits around here. Yeah, he hears them, he gets picked on by them. Even the cat will get picked on by him. The cat will holler invariably at everything just for me, just to come, just where he's around me. Because if he's by himself, he freaks out, I guess. I don't know, or something picks on him.
Mm-hmm.
But he does not like being by himself. Bisque will run and even come up and cuddle up to Cerberus whenever he's by himself. So that cat does not like being by himself.
And you believe that you've been like on a Native American land with some of the stuff that's here?
Oh yes, I could believe the Native American part of it, especially after seeing those pictographs out there. And they're the two-pronged antelope that run the area. But whenever we're by ourselves and we're calm and it's late at night, you can hear the drums beat. Sometimes like a heartbeat. You can hear the Native Americans just sitting there watching you. Sometimes you can hear them walking around the backyard, and that's when my dog will go nuts, thinking there's somebody out there. So we'll have to let him out to go investigate. Here lately, he's been following a porcupine. Yay! But here lately, he hasn't. Let's see. I found arrowheads on this ground. I even found an old, which I did not show you guys, and I am surprised that I did not show you guys, but I found an old little bitty clay pot about yay big, about yay deep. And it's
Are you talking about the one that Desiree's been playing with?
No, not that one. It's a different one on that we found underneath the porch.
You mean the shoe thingy?
No, it's the one that looks like a bowl.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right. But got that off of there. Found it underneath the porch here. There's a lot of dead animals around here with no explanation of where they came from. Even with my animals being here, there's still no explanation. And the lime around here, the animals tend to go quickly. Whenever they go quickly, they do not stay and allow to deteriorate or, evolve into maggots or whatnot. They just go, and the next thing you know, there's nothing but white bones out there.
There is a lot of them that we saw on our walk today, too, with the tour that you gave us, the property, which we really appreciated.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yes.
I know you guys appreciated that.
Yes.
Old riverbed that runs through here, that's got a lot of history to me. I found an old silver dollar there.
Wow.
Yes.
That's like from back in the day. Good luck. Ooh. We're talking like 1800s?
I don't have, no, an actual sand silver dollar.
Oh, gotcha.
Sand silver dollar.
Sweet.
Yes. I wished it was a silver dollar.
I was going to say, man, you're holding back now.
No.
Good old sand dollar.
Actual silver dollar from an old the sand river thingies.
Uh-huh.
I think it's
Yep,
like a
good old sand.
river.
It's called the river sand dollar.
Thank you.
Yes.
And it's like I knew once as soon as I saw the little prongs in it, my brain went,
Ooh, that's a treasure. Absolutely.
I'm keeping this one.
They're everywhere.
There's obsidian on this land. There's tons of fox and gopher holes through here. You guys, there's even the electrical powers that go through here, electrical lines, and I think that's where some of the electricity comes from.
The EMF.
for the spirits to come in and out for the portals.
Mm-hmm.
And with me and my daughter both being empaths or whatnot, or mediums, I think that they still come through the portal that way. And if we're not protected, they tend to latch on.
Any thoughts on like the electricity just going out tonight when we start doing still shots? That was unexpected.
God, I knew what happened. I mean,
Gosh.
the whole breaker box seems to have not want to do right. We have unplugged everything. But as soon as I started the investigation with the still shots,
We were going in the dark. Totally unexpected, and we were in the dark investigating, literally.
That's what makes it the fun part.
Totally unexpected, because it was just part of the investigation according to the ghosts that live here. First, let's see let's try this for human fun.
Yep.
We're gonna make sure that they're not gonna have electricity throughout the entire night. But then no, and then our electronics decided to go dead right in the middle of it too.
Yeah, went through, starting at the beginning and everything else, just went, they were all fully charged and yeah.
Lasers, batteries,
Yep.
and the
Everything
camera.
fully charged, it just goes dead in a matter of what, 10 minutes of use, if that.
Yep.
Brand new batteries too on the stuff I gave
Yep.
y'all.
See, brand new batteries that my daughter gave them to use. It just decided to go bleh
Yep.
as quickly as possible.
Even this is getting low. It's like, wow.
Yep.
And it shouldn't get that low that quickly.
No, because it was all fully charged.
So, yay for my paranormal investigation.
Well, thank
We do have
you.
something around here, unfortunately. But fortunately for the ones that who love this type of stuff.
Exactly.
And the thing that I will
Exciting.
say is,
And you do say that you had like the mummified cat that's on the property.
Cat and bird.
Ooh.
And it was a raven's, like a little baby raven that we found up here in the part of the house right here.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you walk in, like right up underneath the eave, that's where the dead bird was. And
Oh, wow.
then underneath the bedroom is where the mummified cat was.
And that's where we were at with the stills when everything shut down.
Exactly. Went all in here when everything just decided to shut down. And it was the mummified cat room. Just what I call it. But it was on this side of the house, and where I found the dead bird, the carcass of the poor baby bird, still full all together, wings, head, all the whole thing, right here underneath where Gwen is sitting on the south side of the wall, closest to the mountains on this side. The house was built in 1900, early 1900. Finished in early 1928, and they started adding on from there in 1930 and 1940s on the rest of the other house. Old man Wayne passed away here, and his mother passed away in the trailer across the way over here. Still both on the property, but nonetheless, I still think that they are around for the fun of it. Other than that, they like to move our stuff. They like to make sure that we don't find it for days on end. Sometimes we'll find it in odd places that we never put it. One afternoon I found my toothbrush in the living room, and I don't remember brushing my teeth in the living room or in the kitchen or anywhere in that spot, but why was it in the living room? And it looked all gnarled.
Ooh, so it's been moved and comes back
And it
changed.
comes back
Yep.
changed.
Yep.
So you know for a fact that it was not like that to begin with.
Absolutely.
Like I said, our electronics go dead quickly. If we don't carry around our gemstones 90% of the time, we feel the energy off-putting with us, and we don't tend to go well with the off-put of an energy.
Absolutely. And nothing that feels super menacing, but definitely like hellos and stuff coming through tonight on the
That's it.
spirit box too.
That's all we
So-
got is just hellos, friendly ghost, Casper friendly ghost kind of thing.
Amen. That's a good thing.
It's always a good thing with no poltergeist. So
Amen
that's a
to
good
that.
thing.
Absolutely.
at least the fact of it is, a lot of the happenings that we've had here was more native than any of the others.
I feel a very high presence of Native
And
American,
That's
definitely.
the thing with this area, it is more native than, and they're just kind of watching you.
That's it.
Yep.
They're watching over the land.
So that way you guys don't do anything to detriment the
Or
land.
hurt the land, or
Right.
without any kind of permission, without grabbing rocks, or without making anything that's not supposed to go on property with the neighbors. Without
Amen.
their permission.
Respect.
That's the way I've always made
Yep.
Yep.
sure. Because without their permission, I wouldn't have been here anyway to begin with.
Absolutely. It's all about respect all the way around.
Yep.
All right, well, we thank you so
Thank you.
much. Yeah, we thank you so much for letting
You
us
want
come
us
into
to
your
be here?
house.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. Eagle Eye wants us here.
Sweet.
That's what I thought. Ma'am?
Well,
You forgot to show them the bird bone that I found.
you know how
I
it's
did,
about
didn't
Chief
I?
Eagle Eye?
Yeah.
That just got me.
She found bird bone, and I forgot exactly where she put it, but she had found bird bones
You look at me
before.
again?
Wow.
And
And like I said, a lot of it,
In the camper. On whenever you walk into your left desk.
okay,
and a lot of the times there too, they get
Historical reason.
disoriented with the EMF that's been going through the area.
no, they don't understand the electricity going on.
To them, it's kind of like a spooky, hokey pokey show to them that they don't
Yes.
understand, or witch kind of thing. So, yeah. There's definitely been some of that going on tonight. Like the touchy touchy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Still need to get one.
You okay, honey?
So you what?
Just
Who's
her knee.
Matt?
So you get what?
No, I slammed my heel into the trying to swing my foot around.
And that also goes on a lot. A lot of us clumsy people get pushed.
Like you physically feel it.
Yes.
Yep.
Just like on the walk today.
Oh yeah. And like
Definitely.
just now, whenever I felt something, I thought it was my, like the wind blowing up against my shirt or
You
whatnot,
have
but
one
no.
right here.
Doesn't really seem like the wind's blowing a whole lot
No.
even. So, yeah, it's pretty
It was
quiet.
something being pulled on my
Yeah, no
yeah.
camera.
Getting your attention.
Yeah, that's why my brain just went, we'll just walk in here just a moment, sit right here, and we'll go from here. We won't pay much of attention because of the fact, if I do, I may get possessed. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Definitely not
Not
tonight.
tonight. I do not want to get possessed any other
Well,
time.
that looks
We're
great.
just gonna hold on to my rocks for a minute.
So again, thank you for allowing us to be here.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate
Yes.
you guys coming, and sorry it took so late, but
It,
I
it
worked
happens.
all about-
Some
Yes.
investigations take longer than others, depending on the activity and what time people get out and
oh yeah.
stuff like that. Depends on the other circumstances. That's not always to our
Liking.
liking.
It's out of our hand. It makes the adventure, the unknown.
Right? That's always
So-
a good part.
But we
Yeah.
definitely appreciate you inviting us into your home to do this investigation, spending time with us.
Thank you guys. Y'all
And-
are
Thank
the
you.
best.
Yes, we appreciate you, and
And I know the spirits appreciated what y'all done today too.
Yes.
Now they know more that they are out.
absolutely.
Instead of just me and my children feeling it. Now
Exactly.
everybody else knows that
They're appreciated too and respected and honored.
Yep.
And we want them to
Like
know
I
that
said,
there's
the whole
no
thing of
harm.
it is this area is more of your natives that are just watching over, and it's nothing to be really afraid of or anything like that.
Right. It's
So
just something to where, like I told you, it felt like home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it feels. It feels like home here.
It's the spirit, I think, inside saying, hey, home sweet home, let's go. You're
Exactly.
comfortable with the land spirits.
Amen. And that's what I think too, because I mean that they don't harm us, they don't do anything, they just pick on us every now and then and
Yep,
let us know that they're here, and that's it.
absolutely. Alrighty, well, you have yourself a wonderful night,
Thank you, and
and
you guys too.
we will.
Becca's
Thank
signing
you.
off, and Seth signing off from behind the camera here. We'll see you next time when the area becomes reality.
We'll
And
see you
maybe
again
I'll
next
see you
time.
behind the camera next time.
All right.
Alrighty, we'll look
Thank you
forward
much.
to it. Have a great night,
Have a good
everyone.
night.
Happy
Happy hunting.
huntings.